I've switched your Ripple XRP for today. David Schwartz talks about why he has positive feelings about the Trump government. We'll also look at the Middle Eastern trends in virtual assets that are making a lot of noise. These are some new and interesting crypto news stories. Hong Kong stablecoin bill, which could be a huge boost for Ripple and a few other things. Stay with me, let's get this going. This is David Schwartz. The USA, the new management, the management that is coming in. How do you think that will change Ripple's goals, wants, or the way the XRP ledger is used going forward? I'm very optimistic right now, and not just about Ripple and the XRP system. But for all of cryptocurrency in the US, I go all over the world. I go to talks, a lot of people in the United States, and I talk to them about a lot of small and medium-sized projects. And it makes me sad every time I have to tell them to forget about America. In other words, don't let it go if you want to sleep at night. If you're in any of those three countries, you may see tasks that say, oh, this project isn't always supported. It's also like the US, North Korea, and Libya. Like, it really is a great list to be on. I can't wait for that to happen, for the law in the US to make sense and for people to understand what the rule is. From the point of view of Ripple and the Exopola, you know that Ripple has been in court with the SEC, so I guess I'm hoping that was going to end the CR next year anyway. I do hope, though, that like a more sensible government. Also, as a business, we've had to be aware that we're all hiring in our customer acquisition and even some of our development remote places. This is not going to trade. We are not going to turn that down any further. There's no reason to. That has been incredibly successful. We still need to find that. In the United States, though, we had to change that. In order to do this, I hope that we can basically expand we offer a service for businesses called Ripple Payments. In the United States, that is an approved fee product. And one of the problems has been slight stress. I'm sure you guys have heard stories about government agencies saying they wanted to do something with crypto or blockchain, and then those agencies and authorities saying, hey, if you do that, we're going to cause trouble somewhere else. In that way, it's a storm that we hope will go away. And I think that in order to get the whole space, I'm just looking forward to a more staged gambling theme. You know that the management had said some things about Bitcoin and Ether, and then they just stopped talking to me. And the rules were something that no one knew about. Because of this, I hope that we can get some kind of consistency and follow the rules if we know what they are. What's wrong is that no one can tell us what they are, and they may be like this type of more dangerous soft strain where they just tell groups what's going on. You shouldn't do this if you don't know that it's against the law, just so you know. That's why I hope that situation gets a lot better. It's really sad that the crypto business wasn't given more attention by the Biden administration. I thought you might understand that we might want to make some changes to the crypto business over the last 4 years. And it turned into an attack. It is also very sad that Democrats still don't fully understand how important virtual assets are to the economy. Yeah, I hear them all the time, bitch, about scams and other things, but I don't see them. One thing is to always have something to complain about, but another is to do nothing at all. I think that's what's bothering a lot of people. And I think that's what you see in the US race. A lot of younger men showed up to vote for the person whose plan they thought was best. You pass here, we'll see what happens. This article talks about 4 digital asset trends that are making news in the Middle East and MENA. So if XRP drops, put this out. The Middle East is quickly catching up with modern things. There are more stable coins being used in the Middle East, and the UAE has the best laws for digital assets. Adding a digital asset tool ups the ante. Now pay attention. Ripple has been playing by themselves in these countries, and they have the right to do so. They stand up straight. They only want the law to stop and say no. It would be great if we could move billions, then trillions every afternoon through the XRP ledger. That's what we all hope will happen. But first, we need to get some cash together. Also, some really cool things are happening right now. As of now, digital assets are the first T-bill pool in the more PL. Is this Turkey? I'm sorry, I don't know all of my colors. It's been a long time since school. However, let me write down the comments. What USA, in other words, I'd like to know if they have the XRP ledger T-bill pool and how LEPI works. XRP deposit, a person who owns XRP puts it into the LEPI pool. After a donation is made, XRP is locked up. XRP is sent to a wallet that can hold an infinite number of blocks. It's also locked up to keep it safe. Ripple has a solid coin loan for forever blocks, which are a big part of the digital provider asset business license. When you lock XRP, you can use it as collateral to borrow strong coins from LEPI T-bill. Through LPI, solid cash is borrowed, and T-bills are used to make steady profits. Besides talking about profit sharing and basic pay, it also talks about how the locked up XRP major and money made from the T-bill are given to the people when the pool matures. XRP tells you about the pool. LPI's XRP Ledger T-invoice pool has the following information, and the community XRP Ledger real-world asset type, the largest amount of XRP that the US Treasury will charge is 40,000 ones. 1.75 is a PR. The pool is open from December 18, 20 and 24 to January 15, 20 and 25. We all know that the US Treasury bill market is worth $35 trillion, so this is pretty exciting. For this market to move from old infrastructure to blockchain, Ripple needs to be able to get 5% to 10% to 10% of the market. That would send XRP through the roof. This has been talked about before in different films, about $2 trillion, with the most up-to-date amount is about $35. So, man, if we have $5 or $10 trillion in XRP, we might have to pay some pretty steep fees for it. Then Chad talks about how the first ever T-bill real foreign asset was issued on Alicia and sold 10 minutes after it came out. Guys, there's a huge market for this. I guess that as this grows and more money comes in, it will give the XRP system more access to cash. It also talks about giving out XRP tokens. I think this is for people who don't know where all the XRP went when it was made. So the 6.5% that Ripple Labs holds would have been like Chris Larsson, Jeb McCaleb, all of the guys were given. 6.5 billion XRP were split up between them. The cash reserve for X is 45%. You know that it's really exciting. You should check the top 2, 3, 4, 50 tokens to see how many of them have a trust reserve right. Why did we need to do this? Also, does everyone own this XRP? Okay, time is the only thing that can really tell us what's going on here, so I think it's an interesting question. People have told me that the escrow is fully paid off in this character, in this bank, in this financial company. But if it's all gone and Ripple releases 1 million XRP every month, why do they keep relocking 800 million or 500 million of it? If it was all someone else's or a bank or financial institution's fault, wouldn't that be split up then? I'm not sure. It's just food for thought. That's 6 billion coins for Ripple. The founders and early donors were also given 20 billion coins. That's why Chris Larsson is worth about 2.7 billion XRP. Jim Michaela spent all of his XRP. After that, Arthur Brito stays a ghost. 10% goes to community improvement, 14% to institutional buyers and strategic partners, and 10% goes to offers. Very important to build out the XRP ledger, the network, and the makers. Then there are the path donations to charity. Ripple can do a lot of different things with those real coins. Before anything else, guys, please think about liking the video if you haven't already. That's the first thing about cost that can help me. Also, if you need to sign up, I suggest that you do it for the channel. Also, I'd really like you to do that. But the like button is enough. The only thing YouTube cares about at the moment, please click the like button. Thanks. Bill for stable coins from the Hong Kong Monetary Authority. This must be really big for Hong Kong banks. The bill sets up rules for the creation of fiat reference and stable